Today, we're ranking the most popular Starbucks drinks from worst to best. If you enjoy coffee content, don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's get started. Vanilla Bean Creme Frappuccino. Starting at the bottom of our ranking is the Vanilla Bean Creme Frappuccino. Unlike most Starbucks favorites, this drink contains no coffee or espresso. It's made with vanilla bean powder, milk, ice, and topped with whipped cream, giving it a rich and creamy milkshake-like texture. A tall typically costs around $5.25 in the United States, depending on the location. It's a great choice for kids or anyone avoiding caffeine, but coffee lovers may find it far too sweet and not worth the price. Rating 5.8 out of 10. Should you buy it? Only if you're looking for a sweet, caffeine-free treat rather than a real coffee drink. White chocolate mocha. White chocolate mocha is one of Starbucks' richest espresso drinks, combining espresso with steamed milk and sweet white chocolate sauce. The result is smooth and indulgent, but the sweetness often overpowers the coffee itself. A tall usually costs around $5, 95 in the United States. Rating 6.4 out of 10. Should you buy it? Yes, if you love sweet dessert-style drinks, but skip it if you want a bold coffee flavor. Caramel Frappuccino. Few Starbucks drinks are as recognizable as the Caramel Frappuccino. Blended with coffee, milk, ice, caramel syrup, and finished with whipped cream and caramel drizzle, it's smooth, creamy, and undeniably sweet. A tall typically costs around $5.75 in the United States. Rating 6.8 out of 10. Should you buy it? Yes, if you're craving a dessert-like coffee, but not if you're looking for a rich, authentic coffee taste. Mocha. Mocha brings together espresso, steamed milk, and real mocha sauce for a classic mix of coffee and chocolate. Unlike sweeter chocolate drinks, the espresso still has a chance to shine, creating a richer and more balanced flavor. A tall usually costs around $5.65 in the United States. Rating 7.4 out of 10. Should you buy it? Yes, especially if you want a smooth introduction to espresso without giving up a touch of chocolate. Chai tea latte. Don't let the word latte fool you, because this drink contains no coffee at all. Instead, it blends black tea with cinnamon, clove, and other warm spices, finished with steamed milk for a creamy, comforting taste. A tall typically costs around $5.45 in the United States. Rating 7.6 out of 10. Should you buy it? Yes, if you enjoy bold spices and want a cozy caffeine alternative without espresso. Cafe latte. Simple doesn't mean boring, and the cafe latte proves it. Made with rich espresso and plenty of steamed milk, it delivers a smooth, mellow flavor that lets the coffee come through without being overpowering. A tall usually costs around $4.95 in the United States. Rating 8.2 out of 10. Should you buy it? Absolutely, especially if you're new to espresso or prefer a balanced everyday coffee. Cappuccino. Light, airy, and full of character, the cappuccino is a timeless coffee classic. Equal parts espresso, steamed milk, and thick milk foam create a stronger coffee flavor than a latte while keeping every sip silky and smooth. A tall typically costs around $4.95 in the United States. Rating 8.4 out of 10. Should you buy it? Yes, if you enjoy a bold espresso taste with a soft, velvety finish. Flat white. For those who want a stronger coffee experience without sacrificing smoothness, the flat white is hard to beat. Made with Starbucks' signature ristretto shots and velvety microfoam, it delivers a richer, sweeter espresso flavor than a traditional latte. A tall typically costs around $5.45 in the United States. Rating 8.7 out of 10. Should you buy it? Definitely, if you appreciate a bold yet refined espresso-based drink. Caramel macchiato. A true Starbucks icon, the caramel macchiato has remained a customer favorite for years. Layers of steamed milk, vanilla syrup, freshly poured espresso, and a signature caramel drizzle create a drink that's both visually appealing and well-balanced. A tall usually costs around $5.65 in the United States. Rating 9.0 out of 10. Should you buy it? Yes, it's an excellent choice if you want sweetness without completely losing the espresso flavor. Iced coffee. Sometimes the simplest option is all you need. Starbucks iced coffee is freshly brewed, chilled, and served over ice, delivering a clean, refreshing taste that's easy to customize with your favorite milk or syrup. A tall typically costs around $3.75 in the United States, making it one of the best values on the menu. Rating 9.1 out of 10. Should you buy it? Yes, especially if you're after a refreshing coffee without spending too much. Nitro Cold Brew. Served straight from the tap, Nitro Cold Brew offers a coffee experience unlike anything else at Starbucks. Infused with nitrogen, it has a naturally creamy texture and a smooth finish without adding milk or sugar. A tall typically costs around $5.25 in the United States. Rating 9.3 out of 10. Should you buy it? Absolutely, if you enjoy rich black coffee with an incredibly smooth mouthfeel. Cold brew. Slowly steeped for hours instead of being brewed with hot water, Starbucks Cold Brew delivers a naturally smooth and full-bodied flavor. Its lower acidity allows the chocolate and nutty notes to stand out, making it an easy choice for everyday drinking. A tall usually costs around $4.95 in the United States. Rating 9.5 out of 10. Should you buy it? Without a doubt, especially if you want a refreshing coffee that's smooth from the first sip to the last. Vanilla Sweet Cream Cold Brew. If you can't decide between black coffee and something creamy, this drink gives you the best of both worlds. Starbucks tops its signature cold brew with a float of vanilla sweet cream, adding just enough sweetness without overpowering the coffee. A tall typically costs around $5.45 in the United States. Rating 9.7 out of 10. Should you buy it? Yes. It's one of the most balanced and consistently satisfying drinks on the entire menu. Iced brown sugar oat milk shaken espresso. Few recent Starbucks creations have earned as much praise as the iced brown sugar oat milk shaken espresso. Shaken with blonde espresso, brown sugar syrup, cinnamon, ice, and finished with oat milk, it delivers a light, refreshing drink with layers of sweetness and spice. A tall typically costs around $6.25 in the United States. Rating 9.9 out of 10. Should you buy it? Absolutely. It's one of the most flavorful, modern, and well-balanced drinks Starbucks has ever introduced. Cafe Americano. Taking the top spot is the Cafe Americano, a drink that proves great coffee doesn't need fancy ingredients. Fresh espresso is simply combined with hot water, creating a bold, clean flavor that lets the quality of the beans speak for themselves. A tall typically costs around $4.25 in the United States. Rating 10 out of 10. Should you buy it? Absolutely. It's the best choice for anyone who wants a true coffee experience at Starbucks. What's your favorite coffee? Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next coffee guide.